32,000 GitHub stars, $4.1 million in funding in 24 hours. A college student just built an AI that simulates the entire internet to predict the future. And it hit #1 on GitHub Trending, beating OpenAI and Google. It is called MiroFish, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to install it on a Hostinger VPS, step by step, and run your first AI-powered prediction simulation. Before we touch the terminal, let me show you what this actually does. You feed MiroFish any piece of seed material, a news article, a policy document, a financial report. It uses GraphRag to pass that input into a knowledge graph of entities and relationships. Then it auto-generates hundreds of AI agent personas, each with a unique personality, backstory, and long-term memory. It deploys those agents into 2 social network simulations running in parallel, one modeled after Twitter, one modeled after Reddit. The agents post, comment, debate, follow each other, and shift each other's views. Then a dedicated report agent watches the entire simulation and synthesizes it into a structured prediction. You can pause mid-simulation, inject new variables, and even chat with individual agents directly. It is SimCity meets AI forecasting, running entirely on your own server. For this, you need a VPS, a cloud server you control entirely. I have been running MiroFish on Hostinger's KVM VPS 2 plan. 2 cores, 8 GB of RAM, 100 GB of NVMe storage. It handles the simulation load without breaking a sweat, and it is under $10 a month on a 12-month plan. Hostinger has a discount link in the description. It supports the channel and gets your server up in under 2 minutes. Grab that, spin up Ubuntu 22.04, SSH in, and let's go. You have got your Hostinger VPS, SSH in. I am on Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. First, update packages, sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. Now install the 3 prerequisites. Node.js 20, run the node source setup script, then sudo apt, install Node.js, Python 3.11 and git. 1 apt, install command gets both, and UV, that is a fast Python package manager. Install it with a 1-liner curl command. Once all 3 are done, verify, Node.js should show version 20, Python 3.11, -- version, and UV -- version. If all 3 respond, you are ready for the next step. Clone the repo, git clone the MiroFish GitHub URL, then cd into it. Copy the environment config, cp.env.example.env, open it with nano. You need 3 values, LLM_API_key. Use Alibaba Balian, it is the recommended provider and the free tier is generous. LLM_base_URL, the Alibaba endpoint. LLM_model_name, set it to Quen+. Also add your Zep Cloud API key for agent memory. The free tier supports small experiments perfectly. Save the file. Now run npm run setup :all. This installs every Node and Python dependency in one shot. It takes about 90 seconds. That is it for setup. With setup complete, start the server. npm run dev. The front end starts on port 3000. The backend API starts on port 5001. Open your browser to your VPS IP address :3000. You will see the MiroFish interface. There is a text area for your seed input, a slider for number of agents and rounds, and a start button. For your first run, keep it under 40 agents and 30 rounds. This keeps your API costs low while you learn the tool. Paste in any news article or scenario you want to forecast. Hit Start Simulation. Watch what happens. MiroFish passes your input, builds the knowledge graph, and starts spawning agents. You can watch them in real time on the visualization panel. Click any agent, you can read their full persona, check their memory, track their opinion history, and chat with them directly. Ask one why they hold a particular view. The agents interact, debate, and shift each other's positions over multiple rounds. After the simulation finishes, click Report. The report agent synthesizes everything: key trends that emerged, risk factors the outlier agents raised, consensus opinion, and prediction confidence. You now have a crowdsourced forecast from hundreds of simulated minds, running on your own server with your own data completely private. What do people actually use this for? Financial traders are running market sentiment simulations on earnings reports and news events. Policy researchers test how populations respond to proposed regulations before they go public. Startup founders simulate how their target audience reacts to a product launch before spending on marketing. Security researchers model how misinformation spreads through social networks. And developers are pushing the limits. The Oasis framework underneath MiroFish can scale to over 1 million agents. The project is 2 months old and already has 32,000 GitHub stars. This is early days. You now have MiroFish running on your own server. The Hostinger affiliate link is in the description. That is the VPS plan I use, and it is the best value I have found for this workload. The MiroFish GitHub repo link is there too. If this tutorial saved you time, subscribe. I post weekly on the tools that are actually changing how developers build. And drop a comment. What is the first thing you would use MiroFish to simulate? I read every reply.